all adopted him. You can never go far in life and destiny without a guide. Acts chapter 8 verse 30 and 31. Understandest what thou readest? How can I understand? One of the biggest problems we have in the church today is that there are people that come to church not wanting to be led. They come to the house of God. I'm sorry to say, even some who are pastors, who submit under an anointing, follow a grace, and they want to understand why everything is the way they are. I told you the story of a pastor, a man of God, who was having crisis in his church. In fact, when the man of God died, before he died, he had 16 wives. I've told you the story. 16 wives. People tried to talk to him. He said, shut up. I heard the voice of God. Keep quiet. I know what I'm doing. When he died, in his funeral, while they were going through the procession, the anointing fell upon somebody, and the person began to prophesy that he derailed. He missed it somewhere. What was happening? His church had grown, become big. There was so many infighting, so many division. And the Lord spoke to him and said, I want 16 brides. What the Lord was saying, I want 16 branches. Split this work to 16 branches. This from this location, worship here. That to reduce the tension in the center. Because he had no guide. A woman in this our church, follow me. A woman in this our church, when we did our 70th anniversary. 70th anniversary, yes. That was about 14 years ago. I was walking out and I was seeing some of the governors to the car. And this lady ran after me and said, I want to see, I want to see. I said, not now, I have guests. I noticed that she was angry, so I paused. I said, don't be angry. See me on Monday. So when they left on Monday, she came. She came, pulled a girl to my office. And I said, what's the matter? He had beaten the girl silly. He said he found the girl doing some things that look like ritual, that the girl is a witch. I said, really, who is she? He says, my house help. I held the girl's hand. And the Lord said to me, tell her to keep the girl as a daughter. I said, my God said you should keep the girl as a daughter. He said, you don't understand what I'm saying. I said, I just heard what the Lord said. And I told you what the Lord said. The lady left. Not only did she leave, she stopped church. Because she met prophets who told her that that girl was a witch. She stopped church. Now, if she stopped church, that would have been fine. She began to broadcast to everyone that this one is a false prophet. I didn't bother myself. Left church, no problem. The young lady, I saw her around church. That girl should have been like 12 or so. I saw the girl around church. I called her up. He said, see. So I called another woman here. I spoke to that one. That one has gone to be with the Lord. I spoke to that one. Elderly, I said, Mama, you said you needed a girl and all of that. Can you take this one? It took. Not long, the girl got admission to AAU. I paid. Went to school. I paid. The young girl took me as her biological father because she only knows her uncle. No problem. Now she goes to AAU. In AAU, she says she wants to talk to me. The next day, she brings a boy. I said, who is this one? He said, he likes me. I said, he must see my father. No problem. I prayed with them. Cut long story short, she wants to get married. He said, the family wants to come and see you. I said, me, Bawo, how? Family see me. Am I your biological father? He said, I already told them that you are my father. I said, I'm your father. How? He said, it's only my uncle. They bring wine, they bring money. I collected, I sat them down. I said, this thing you have done is right. But I am not the biological father. Yes, she has an uncle. I said, go and see the uncle. At least see somebody from family. He went there, bam. Daddy, they said we should ask you when is the date of the wedding. I said, you want me to be there? They said, yes. I said, if it's Saturday, I can't come. They said, pick any day of the week, they'll be fine. I land the country on a Friday. I drive to that part of Lagos. I couldn't enter. The kind of cars I was seeing outside. The crowd, the cars, the security, I couldn't enter. So I said to them, I'm the father of the bride. They said, oh, father of the bride? Apostle, yeah, I saw this, sir. And you just came with just one person. We were expecting a convoy. They took me in. When I saw the man whose son my daughter was marrying, I was wiping my tears. I prayed. The father was happy. We spoke. And I left. I left on my own. I didn't look for anybody's trouble. Last 2 weeks, I saw the woman here. And he said to me that she's sorry all that happened. I could not even remember her. So I said, no problem. He said, please, that people that didn't know how she took that girl are the ones now enjoying the girl. That they say I'm the only one who can talk to the girl. I say, if I see you, you need a guide. I was in Ogbe Stadium. We just left Ogbe Stadium. A young man came out and he's all gray now. He's a little bit old. I knew Pastor Gabriel, 1994. I knew that guy in 1995. He had a son. He was the only one amongst us. His name was Famous. He was the one amongst us who had a son. The son was about 9. So I knew the girl that, he married and all that. So we're family. I'll go there, pray with them, do everything with them. So I loved the son. I used to carry the boy and the rest. So one day, he was crying. He met me when we were doing evangelism. He said he was crying. That somebody told him that the young lady has been sleeping with somebody else. That even the child is not his child. I was so angry. I was angry.